What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Today I want to talk about New York Jets rookie Mason Taylor and some very high praise that he received from an anonymous, why is that so hard to get out? Anonymous offensive coach. Way too many vowels in the beginning of words there. Okay, so according to an NFL coach, someone had some pretty high praise for Mason Taylor, the Jets' second-round pick. He's effing awesome. He was my number 2 tight end behind Colston Loveland. He's athletic, he's young, just 21 years old, and he's got upside in the passing game. Now, actually, one of the things that Aaron Glenn has given a lot of praise for Mason Taylor for is his blocking ability. Now, he wasn't great at that at LSU, and he wasn't really asked to do it a ton. If he is able to improve there, that's a home run, but honestly, yes, he as a pass catcher projects to be, in my opinion, a relatively high floor player. That doesn't mean that he has an incredibly high ceiling. I'll get into what I think he can do for the Jets in his rookie year and going forward. I hope he just blows it out of the water. He's the best tight end ever. Obviously, I'm a Jets fan. I want to see, every single player on the roster be the best version of themselves. But this is kind of my expectation for him going into his rookie year and then beyond. I'm thinking he's probably third in the pecking order for receptions behind Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall this year. So that likely puts him between 50 to 60 catches. And I'd like to see him between 500 to 600 yards and 4 or 5 touchdowns this year. If he comes away with that, let's split the difference. Let's say 55 catches, 550 yards, 4 touchdowns. I'd be optimistic about him after his rookie season. Now, that's not what I think he's going to be for the rest of his career. Even if he is that the rest of his career, it's an upgrade over what they've had for a very long time, probably since Dustin Keller. But I think he settles into a roughly 700 to 900 receiving yards a year kind of guy and 6 or 7 touchdowns. So a good starter, a plus above average starter. Does that put him in the elite category? No, it doesn't. I don't know if he ever gets to the peak of like Mark Andrews, George Kittle, Travis Kelce, guys like that. But can he be a top half of the league starter? Yes, I think that's what I would expect to see. 700 to 900 yards, 6-7 touchdowns a year. Again, I don't know if he gets up to 1,000 yards. It'd be great if he just turns into a perennial 1,000-yard guy. But again, I'd even sign up for like 750 and 7 touchdowns every year. Like, you just pencil him in for that. That's good. And assuming that he improves as a blocker, that's really good. I know it's early and obviously hasn't played a snap for the Jets yet, but I view him as someone who I think will be a second contract guy with the Jets. They haven't had a ton of luck, specifically in the mid rounds. I mean, think like Elijah Moore, Denzel Mims, those 2 guys that stand out. Jason Morrow, a second round tight end who actually after his rookie year, I was buying the Jason Morrow stock, but I do think he's a higher floor player than some of the guys that I just rattled off. I think he'll be solid going forward. Now, I hope this anonymous NFL offensive coach is right and he is flat out awesome. But even if he's a good starter in year 1 and then improves to being an above average starter beyond that, that's a win for the Jets in the second round. So I want to hear from you guys. What do you think Mason Taylor is going to do in his rookie season? What do you think he's going to do in his Jets career? Sound off. I'm Matt. I'll catch you next time.